There's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get the switch started. And we are underway at AT&T Stadium. Fields this way up at the 17. And the kick return is hitting stops just shy of the 30-yard line. They're on the 29-yard line. Defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they
You know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And 10 yards to go.
On third down, it's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Sets up first.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attack.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. Able to hit his target, Lamb. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
And a yard.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd and short.
I know we spend a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Deep ball for Goodwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll try and throw for it here. Deep ball for Goodwin. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Prescott from the gun. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Second down. Here's Hurts. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Here's Hurts to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And here's Sanders on first down, but going nowhere as he's tackled well behind the line.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Check 55. Let's go. 55. Switch up.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 42 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This is Tony Pollard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 74 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. There the grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
First down, Philadelphia.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hurts. That's caught by Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Cowboys 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott flushed out right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. To throw is Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off half near the 42. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Eagles.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. They'll throw on first down with Hurts, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
Right there. 54, right there.
Throwing is Hurts, eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Thrown away and incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
For the field goal of 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded right around the 8. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
and the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 70 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And that will be incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Here's the 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
19. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Complete to Dallas Goedert.
Dallas Goedert there to make the grab. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles 38, Cowboys 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling.
And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Eagles 45, Cowboys 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now Pollard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Schultz. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Prescott now from the 50. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And again, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
At the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Prescott yet again. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 11. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a super return as he gets this all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
7 at the 32-yard line.
Prescott now. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
We got 4. Slam.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. 1st down, Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. CeeDee, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
33 yards on the play.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And an Eagle 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Going for it all. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Philadelphia.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
The score, Eagles 52, Cowboys 21.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. First throw now for the backup Wentz.
That'll be caught. Rager with it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
So, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.